going to challenge it with our Elsa. It's going to take out the morph, and we're going to have 2 damage, gearing up to heal it with the Rapunzel's next turn. NANI? This is the Elsa Fossilis, and it has a whole bunch of Elsas, and it's got a little bit of Mufasa. This is Elsa, and this is Mufasa. Mufasa says when this character is banished, you may reveal the top card of your deck. If it is a character card, you may play that character for freezies, and they enter play exerted. Otherwise, put it on top of your deck. That's good because we have a whole bunch of character cards. We have 56 of them, and then we have some song cards to help us redraw our hands at the end, and then lots of Elsas. This Elsa can shift into Elsa, and we like that. Elsa also has a pretty good ability. It says exert each opposing a character. If they have a whole bunch of opposing characters, boom, exert them all. Don't mind if I do. That is a good ability, and that lets Madam Mim Fox. We could bounce the Elsa with Madam Mim Fox and then take it out with Fox. We like to see that, and that Elsa can shift into this Elsa. This is the one that's crazy. It's like the $800 Elsa, you know what I'm saying? But its ability is also super, super good. When you play this character, exert up to 2 chosen characters they can't ready at the start of their next turn. They can't do a thing, dude. You're going to be good to go. We got the Diablo. He lets us draw a card. We got the Olaf. He has survivability. The Rafiki has a huge challenger of 3. That's what we like to see. And then the Zombie Lilo. We can get Zombie back from the banishment discard area every turn if we want to. We have the ink to player because we ready our ink at the start of our turn, and then we're like, oh, do we want to play Zombie Lilo? Maybe. Wendy Darling, Aggro. Snake can bounce stuff to safety. The Dale has lots of lore and a huge body. Lots of times if we have this much lore, we don't get this big of body. We like to see it, and it can be a huge distraction for other people. And if it gets some damage on it, we can heal it up with the Rapunzel. Rapunzel can let us heal up to 3 damage, and we get to draw a card for each damage that we remove that way. It's so sick. We not only have the rabbit, but we also have the genie. 1 of rabbit, 3 of genie. Good deal. We have the Peter Pan, who has rush and evasive. Take out those opposing Diablos. Your other characters with evasive gain rush. So if we play a genie the turn after, it can have the rush ability. Is that our only other evasive character? This one is also evasive with rush, but that doesn't pair well with this because it already has evasive rush. So I guess the Peter Pan helps the genie, gives it some more utilitarian value. The Chernobog, it's a 1 of. It can shuffle all of our characters back into our deck, and then we could play it for free if we get that late into the game. We're excited to play this deck. Crab gives us lots of strength. We're going to play it together on Inktable together by going to menu, export, Inktable, play on Inktable. Things that we learned in this video: if you want to win fast, and I'm talking win fast like 9 minutes fast, then this is the deck for you. Number 2, Madam Mim Fox is S+ tier. You should play it. Madam Mim Fox, good card. Number 3, Mufasa is just a backup for the real show of Madam Mim and Elsa. We are going up against Zan's list for Emerald Discard. What is going on with our hand? Who shuffled this deck? Am I right? That's what they all say. We are going to get rid of some of these, but not all of these. We like what we got going on. We are going to start by inking our crab because we don't see the utility just yet, but maybe we do because it can take out the Peeps. I don't know. We're going to get rid of it, and then luckily we got a 1-drop. That's really good for us. We get to pass the turn. They're up at 2 ink. Do they have Ursula Deceiver? They do. They get to look at our hand, and if they have a song card, they get to rip it. There's our song card. We need to play it soon, but we're going to ink it because we're doing other stuff. We can quest our monkey, play our Snakey. Snake will have to bounce the monkey back to hand. Maybe we should have gone for the Wendy Darling because she quests for 2, and then we could have bounced it with Madam Mim Fox. I think that might have been a way better deal, but we don't do it. They quest their Ursula. They sing Sudden Chill with their Ursula. Do we get rid of Wendy now? Yes, we do. We don't need to win fast. We do need to win fast. We get rid of Wendy now. She's gone because they sang Sudden Chill. And then they get to discard they get to draw a card because we discarded a card with their John. We can challenge into this Ursula. And then I think we're going to take it low and slow. We'll ink a Fox because we have lots of great options here. And then we can play not the Fox. We're going to play our Rafiki. And then we'll pass because we have lots of other great options to go for. The Fox is going to be our little surprise. They do 2 damage to our snake and get rid of it. They have a Hidden Cove, which we can one-shot this turn. So then they essentially wasted their turn. We can ink Diablo. We will challenge the Cove. It'll do 3 damage to the Cove. And then we will get to play our Madam and Fox. When we play Fox, we bounce the monkey back. And then we will challenge into the Cove. It'll do 4 damage, taking out their Cove, rendering it useless. And then we'll play Rafiki back for free. They're up at 5 ink. 5 is huge. It's another Lift Storm Rage on it. Takes out our monkey. Too bad, too sad. They play a Morph, and then do they quest? They don't at all. They're set to go. But this card exerts chosen character, and then we get to damage them. So that's what we're doing for dinner tonight. We ink our crab. We play our Elsa, the 5th spirit. It is going to exert the Morph, and then we are going to challenge it with our Elsa. It's going to take out the Morph, and we're going to have 2 damage, gearing up to heal it with the Rapunzel's next turn, and then we'll get to quest with our Madam and Fox. We're all the way up at 2 lore. We're going to win. They play a Prince John. If they make us discard at all, we are cooked. We get to draw some cards here. We are going to play the Rapunzel to heal 2 damage. I need to type it in with my keyboard. 2 damage. That lets us draw 2 cards. It's Elsa and Elsa. Big surprise. We can ink Elsa, and then we can quest our Fox. And not only that, we can quest our Elsa. We could shift Elsa into Elsa next turn, but they have Ward, so there's no point in doing that. We're fully expecting to discard. There it is. The we don't talk about Bruno. Bounces a Elsa back to our hand. We discarded this Elsa. They get to draw 2 cards because we discarded a card. Crazy deals. We will quest our Fox and quest our Fox. Play Mim, bounce Rapunzel, and then we will play the Peter Pan. And then we'll pass the turn. They can make us discard and they can draw a whole bunch of cards. So we're scared of it. We're scared of the discard for sure. There it is. Sudden Chill. We have to discard 1 and they draw 2. And then they could easily get another discard card. It's Sudden Chill. We have to discard a card and they draw 2. Is it Elsa? Yes. Because we need to be able to draw cards again. They're up at 7 cards in hand. They put down a Hidden Cove. We get a Wendy Darling and a Rapunzel. And we're just going to play them both, because both of them gain us lore. We're not going to heal any damage. We're going to heal 3 damage. And then we will play our Wendy Darling. We're down to 0 cards. They can stop drawing cards. We can challenge into the Cove. We need to get rid of that as soon as possible. We have lots of characters on board. We can quest our Mim Fox. We're up at 8, and then we pass the turn. Lots of discard going on, but now that we're playing top deck with our characters on board, we're going to be okay. They have Strength of Raging Fire. That's going to do huge damage. They chose to do it our Peter Pan, which makes sense. We get a Lilo. Love to see it. We are going to get to play the Lilo, and then we'll be able to play Lilo every turn from the discard for free. And now it's just a questing game. We quest with the Fox. Quest the Fox. Quest Rapunzel for 2. That's 12. And then we get to quest Wendy Darling for another 2. That's 14 with game on board. They play Pete, so we can't play actions next turn. They play Diablo to look at our hand. They play another Diablo, but we still got game on board. That's the power of the aggro-ish, I guess. We can quest with the Lilo. She quests for 2. That's 16. We're going to quest with our Wendy Darling. That's all 18. We are going to quest with the Madam Mim Fox. And then you guessed it, you know it, you love it. We get to play our goat for the win. It gets us 1 more when we play it to go to 20. That's how you win with this against the discard. Thanks for watching. We put out new videos every day. Yeah, every day. Every one of them.